Our enemies have finally shown some life, says Isaac Packer. Well, guess what? Who is the enemy's going to be? Well, obviously it's the Mayans, right? But who? Or Samdino laying the smack down there in the background of the shot. Who's it going to be?
Mayans member, I think.
Mayans member? Well, let's discuss it, right? Have grim bastards bitten off more than they can chew this season? Because let's be real, right? Seeing season 7 of Sons, it didn't look like there was much happening. T.O. basically buried him and said, "Here, Jax, I'm begging you, mate. I need in the Suns." So, do the grim bastards really have the manpower to be able to hold like a neutral sit down between these two groups?
Wasn't the grim bastards going to disband? And wasn't T.O. talking about how there was a lack of members and that they couldn't? You need at least 4, and they didn't have 4 anymore, and that's why Jax was asking about potentially.
No, they did have 4. His point was, here, if I lose any more guys, it's just a bunch of black guys on bikes.
And then Jack says, "Well, who's ready?" And T.O. basically said, "No one."
No, he did, but I think there was like 6, and he says, if I lose 2 more guys, that's it. That's the whole thing. Knackered. But then again, I guess, you know.
Yeah, but says who? Let's say you lose 2 more guys. You're not just go out and find another guy. No, but who's going to come and just rip the fucking patch off you just because you happen to lose? You know what I mean?
I know he's the president, like. I know, but it's not like Sons. I mean, well, say the grim bastards, right? Say they had the Samdino massacre happen to them. Well, I mean, there'd be fucking no one left. Just be a couple of empty patches with bullet holes in it.
No, true, but I just don't really get who gets the final say that, oh, if you drop under this amount of members, you're done, you're finished. I mean, wouldn't Teal be able to recruit somebody else in? I've always wondered about that, but anyway.
No, I mean, obviously he would, right? But I think what he means is it just wouldn't be what it was. I mean, we'll say the first 9 of Sons, and like say 8 of them died. I mean,
no, obviously what he means is there must be a limit. You need at least a certain amount of members for the club to run. I get that.
So what we're saying is,
but like,
the
surely
Grim Bastards going into liquidation,
something like that. But like, surely if you go under the amount of members you need, can you not just be like, right, we need more members and go out and get them?
Well, no, exactly. No, I do get that, but maybe he thinks that's cheap.
Just
maybe he thinks his group should be more than just the fucking headhunting.
Just ask someone, hey, can you transfer Free Nomad for a couple of weeks till I find a replacement? You know what I mean?
Aye, become our president then in Bordeaux. But the Suns, they're going to be beating up the Mayans.
You gotta identify as black.
Exactly, but Packer says here, oh, my brother testify, but Packer says here that the Mayans have finally shown their face again. I tell you what, seen the trailer, right?
Wait, can we call him Isaac? Because I just don't like the thought of calling him Packer.
Well, fucking Les Packer's, right, we'll call him Isaac, right? Isaac, ISAAC.
Yeah, but for me, there's only one Packer. It's not this guy.
I like this guy, though.
No, I do like this guy, but I mean, it's like you wouldn't call Easy and Angel, you wouldn't call them Reyes.
I know, but you wouldn't call Les Packer Les, you call him Packer.
Yeah, exactly, so that's why I'm not calling him Packer. Could you call Les Packer Packer?
Packer, man.
I'm calling him Isaac.
I see Packer. You just took me off track what I was about to say there.
Let it
Let me think here. I need to start backtracking here, for God's sake. Right, anyway, yes, right. The Mayans have shown their face. They've come into the light. What do you think he means by that? What incident do you think he's talking about?
I think they could be. Come into the light. Could that be the revealing that they did the massacre on Samdino? Then again, you already know they done it. So
I thought it was the Grand Bastards that did it, but again, we saw a load of Alvarez wasn't present in the trailer. I mean, there's a lot of people, right, on Twitter, like actors and actresses that have come out and said, "Oh, I'm going to be on this season," and we've seen none of them in the trailer. So I was. Can
you name some of these actors and actresses just for the sake of this video?
I can't remember any of their names.
God.
They're not big deals, like, but
were they in the show previously?
No,
or debuts?
They're debuts.
Okay.
It wasn't Sons, right? If Tommy Flanagan came out and said, right here, I'm a parent, I'd let you know, right? Yeah. Now, he was in California shooting, and he said he's here on business, so hopefully that means he's in the show. But in the trailer, there was no like blowback to do with the the heroin getting burnt. Again, is that going to be addressed? Has there been a time skip?
That was a shitload of money, so I think that should be addressed, and we'll probably make a separate video on that. But yeah, as for the beatdown, who do you think the Suns are beating up here?
I don't know, because we see in the trailer as well that the Mayans cart a coffin into the clubhouse. I don't know who it could. I mean, here, this could be as simple.
Could be a Suns member.
It could be their own member. There's also that scene. I mean, there's that many scenes that like
Terry, either give me the president patch.
Here,
or
that
take
could be
off.
it. Maybe Parker, Isaac Parker, big man, and Terry have a fight, become president.
Maybe.
Because see, at that point, he's got his back turned.
Yeah.
We don't actually know what's going on. But apparently, when Easy's punching someone in the clubhouse, we've had loads of comments saying that he's battering Jess.
I don't think so. Because I think they're still trying to portray Easy as like the anti-hero. But like I don't think they're not portraying him as like a full-on bastard. And I just can't imagine that on television they're going to have a man beating up a woman like that.
Like, yeah, to that degree.
Like even though
like a slap,
even though technically like she has got all these people fucking killed and she'd probably deserve it, like, but there's just certain things they won't do on TV, and I don't think they'll see Easy beating up Jess like that. Maybe a strike or something like that, but like on the day, and I just don't think all the other Mayans would be standing around watching it. Like, so I'm going to rule out Jess.
You're going to rule out.
That's a separate fid.
That is a separate fid. But for this fid, I'm going with Terry. I think that's who's getting away appropriate.
I think it'll be a member of Samdino, either Terry or who knows, could be another member that's like, what are you doing here? You're not the president. My loyalty was to Doc, or my loyalty is to your brother, fucking Packer. And he's like, well, I'm the new Packer. And he orders us
I'm sending you packing.
Aye, pretty much.
No, but don't get me right. It's even if they knew this was the direction, surely, man, they should have kept like Doc alive, or you get a bit of development about him, and that's it. Bang, good night, done.
Wait, we got a bit of development. You see him in a couple of dark cars, so you could barely make out who it was.
I mean, as soon as we find out he's got a daughter,
then he's buying an ice cream and shows a photo of his fucking granddaughter. Then turns around and eats a fucking bullet instead of his ice cream, and that's character development.
That's what I'm saying. We found out about his family.
A wee bit too late.
No, well, exactly.
Anyway, I'm going for Terry. If not Terry, probably another Samdino member.
I'm going for Terry's chocolate orange. That's a fucking grim bastards. But anyway, we've got the American flag in the background. So yeah, God bless America. Wait, could
no, I was actually thinking. Now that you've brought this American flag up, I was thinking. See the Mayans in Mayans MC, and I totally understand why they wouldn't be, because it's a show ran by a lefty that's full of lefties, but there's just no patriotism in this show whatsoever. I can't think of one single time a Mayan from Sam or anybody's like, been patriot.
I'll disagree with that.
No,
Coco was buried and had the American flag on him. Gilly's ex Special Forces.
I'm not, but
it's not like it's nowhere near Sons' level, right? I'm not going to say that, but I wouldn't say they haven't shown any patriotism. Now the intro to the show, in like season 3, would probably suggest here they fucking hate them, but.
No, I never got. I always got the feeling that the Mayans and Sons of Anarchy were still proud Americans. I don't get that.
No, I see where you're coming from, but I feel like the year 2023, maybe that's not the agenda they want to go for.
I'm just saying. I think if the Mayans, Santa Padre had to pick a side on the border, I think I know where their loyalties lie. I need to know, I say, where your loyalties lie.
Right, actually, this is probably fed for. Where is Alvarez, actually? Let's just throw it out on the table.
Maybe he got deported, I don't fucking know.
No, honestly, where is he?
I would hate to think that's him done. I would hate to think that him hanging up the patch in season 4 was like foreshadowing him hanging up the boots in the Mayans / SOA universe. That would absolutely suck. We need Alvarez in season 5, but I mean he's been basically kicked at the club. What's he got left?
I can't see him doing anything with the club, right? I can't see him doing anything with Galindo. All this talk of he could join Sam Crow.
Well, that Galindo boat sailed, like he's already been there.
The Sam Crow boat hasn't even been constructed. So I don't know what's happening with Alvarez, but that will be a fid for a separate. Honestly, I think he could be a very limited role.
And I mean, I've seen people say Alvarez could team up with who's that guy big friend again that he started with, big guy.
Handlebar mustache.
No, the other guy.
Nesta.
No, the big guy that he was friends with, started the club with.
Oh, Diaz.
I've seen people say that maybe he could join that charter, but honestly,
Oh, his own char. His old one.
yeah,
Oakland.
I just don't really see it happening. I think they're setting up this season to be Mayans against Suns, and I just don't see them going down the route where Alvarez rejoins a different faction and they come to blows. I just don't think we're going to have that inner Mayan battle this year. I mean, like I said, they already, that was basically season 3 and the beginning of season 4. I just think we're done with that kind of story. The Mayans charters battling out against each other. Plus, I do believe that would take away. I mean, last time we heard Easy, he was talking about just doing away with charters and having one big Mayan group. So, yeah, I think it's going to be full out Mayans versus Suns. So I think that's off the table. I personally don't see Alvarez joining another charter to try and rebel against Santa Padre.
See, you know what the problem is? I think this whole gimmick of the actor saying, it was our choice to end the show, I feel like there's just too much to wrap up in 10 episodes. And it's either going to sink or swim. I hope it swims.
I mean, Elgin James I'm sure he came out in record saying that he'd like 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm sure after season 4, he was coming out and saying that he wants at least 2 more seasons to finish the story. So for him to say it was their choice to end it, I don't believe that. I mean, the ratings are really poor for this show. I mean, this is a totally different subject. Like, we're going to end the video here, but yeah, I think
will the ratings pick up for this season? I think they will. Not to like the heights, but I feel like they'll do better than maybe the last.
Well, good shows tend to, when they're coming to an end, the ratings tend to go up because people are excited about the finale. I mean, I think it could pick up on season 4 and season 3, but I don't see the Mayans getting anywhere near what they started at, which is kind of sad.
No, I agree. 2.53 million is not getting topped. But hopefully, we can get 2.53 million on this vid. Hit the big red button, hit the big thumbs up, leave a comment, we'll read it out. Till then, though, sayonara.